starting off with obviously SAB's injury. I know that the mentality on the course is always the next player up, but you got to keep it moving. But this team is a family. I've talked about that a lot. What is your reaction to her injury? How do you have a sequence?
Yeah, I was devastated. I think the organization was devastated for her. SA was having such a great season, and this is obviously not the end. She's super strong, and I think when she comes back, it's going to be a heck of a comeback. And I think this organization has done such a good job of pouring into her and letting her know that they're going to take care of her and make sure she's ready for next season. It's really an unfortunate situation, but at the end of the day, you do have that next game mentality, and I think we're very good at kind of just keep moving forward. I think we had a really good practice today, and we're going to try to go get one on Vegas.
What is it about her that makes her like basically the identity that this team is like taking on that's going to be so hard to replace?
Yeah, I mean, SA has a lot of passion, obviously, which I think many of us do, but specifically, you can tell specifically at home. We've had plenty of home games where she's made some crazy plays. That kind of fire that she brings to us is going to be missed. And I'm hoping, that someone just has to step up, whether that's coming off the bench or one of the starters, just to bring that same energy and same fire because we're gonna feel it at first, but at the end of the day, like we're pros and we got to find a way to fill that gap.
What do you think watching Bridget do the 3-1 contest? Where did you watch that here on TV or just like?
Yeah. I was with Jade Melvin and Nards, and we were in my apartment watching the whole competition, and we were cheering for her super hard. I think she did amazing. She represented us so well. She represented herself super well. And I just can't wait to see her back there next year, and hopefully she wins it.
Looking ahead to the Spaces game, just a couple weeks ago when you played them, it was only an 8-point game. It was really hard, especially at the end of there. What is it going to take, unless you just to be able to come out on top of this and just play a little bit more competitively on the experts?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we can keep up with them offensively. This is gonna be a big defensive game for us. When you play a team like Vegas or Minnesota, the Valkyries, like you have to be so disciplined defensively. You can't really make too many mistakes, and we fell short a couple times because we made too many mistakes. So I hate to say it, but like we kind of have to bring our perfect game, our A game defensively, which I think we're more than capable of. So I'm excited to get back on the court after a long break.
How hard is it going to be to do that defensively without Sarah Ashley, considering how important she is on that end?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. You're taking a piece out of our starting lineup, but I think that the people who will step up for her will do a really good job for us. I think. At the end of the day, he plays a pretty deep rotation, so everyone has a tiny feel of the game already. And I think this is going to give Nards and Carly more opportunities to step up in that role, and I'm excited to see them do that.